We are live right here on the one and only Dan Romano Show. What a true honor it is to be here tonight. We had such an amazing week. First of all, I want to open up by saying thank you to a beautiful friend of mine, a beautiful girl named Heather Lehman, who has done so much for me and given me in such hands in this comedy world and introducing me to two other beautiful women. One of them was Janice Massetti, who is a sweetheart in this business and funny as can be. And the other one is the headliner of the month of the year, Vanessa Hollingshead. We had one of the most successful, sold out shows at a beautiful place called the Library Cafe in Farmingdale Village area on Long Island. We were only supposed to have 30 people at this event, but I came up with the idea to have everybody eat downstairs, and then we cramped them upstairs. And we wound up turning a 30-person comedy night into a 50 within 15 minutes of closing the night out. And on top of that, this was about 40 other people, 40 and beyond, that wanted tickets to this amazing event. I could not be more blessed with what we wound up with. And a very great friend of mine, if it wasn't for him, I would have never been able to get that night started with. And that's my boy Keith Fitz. Keith supplied the machine, the equipment. He fucking built me a stands within a fucking day. The guy's unbelievable with his hands. His wife must be very happy with him. But when I tell you, when I am so blessed with beautiful, amazing friends in this business, it just makes my job a lot more easier, a lot more fun. And once in a while, I could just stick it to Key. I could just fucking say, Key, take over, and the fucking guy just does it. Friends like that in this comedy world, it's worth every dime. Now, opening up to the show, we are going to start with my boy Dino Luzzi Energy Drink, one if not the most amazing energy drink on the market. Highest quality energy drink that you'll ever find, loaded with vitamins, made in Italy. I will put it against your favorite drink. I want you to open up one of your favorite drinks and then open up a Dino Luzzi energy drink can and see, taste, feel the difference of Dino Luzzi. It's the toppest, in my opinion, the most top quality energy drink that you're ever gonna find. And the only way I can tell you what to do is crack open a can like this, say a salute, and taste the damn thing and see how you feel. You don't crash, you get so much energy, you get a burst of excitement when you drink it. Nothing better than a Dino Luzzi energy drink when you're tired, and it's even good when you're just thirsty. A salute to everybody. We're going to be right back with two great, amazing people on the Dan Romano Show. But first of all, I want to wish, and I know he's going to have a fucking heart attack about this, but everybody that's watching, I want you to wish Bobby Lacera a happy birthday. Just type happy birthday to the guy. One of the most fucking beautiful, he's not really that beautiful, but he's a great fucking guy. One of the best fucking guys you'll ever hang around with, Bobby Lacera. Happy birthday, brother. A salute. And we will be right back with my boy Keith Fitz and Chris Williamson right here on the Dan Romano Show. Oh, well, calling right now?
Yeah, she's going to know. We're going to go to commercial. She'll be on the phone.
All right, we'll be right back with the one and only Heather Lehman on the phone, and then we'll go back to the two guys. We'll get right after these messages. Go ahead.
If you're like me, you've tried a dozen of these bitter drinks that stay in your system for 1 hour, even though they promise you much more. Dino's Energy Drink, the light, crisp taste, so smooth and refreshing, loaded with vitamins and nutrients. Dino Energy Drink, imported from Italy, tastes fantastic and will give you the energy you need to get through your day. Dino's Energy Drink, let Italy show you what great taste is.
Keys Love Jewelry and Keys Cutlery. Keys Love Jewelry, stainless steel jewelry for men and women at affordable pricing, guaranteed to never tarnish or turn. And Keys Cutlery, a cut above the rest, specializing in hunting, camping, fantasy, everyday use, and self-defense equipment for your personal safety. Keys Love Jewelry and Keys Cutlery are both located inside Retro Relics at 2860 Middle Country Road, Lake Grove, New York. That's inside Retro Relics at 2860 Middle Country Road, Lake Grove, New York. Check their websites out at keyslovejewelry.com and keyscutlery.com. That's keyslovejewelry.com and keyscutlery.com. Got a question? Give them a call. 631-379-1781. That's 631-379-1781. Keys Love Jewelry and Keys Cutlery.
All right, guys, we are back right here live on the Dan Romano Show. On the phone live, we have a beautiful friend of mine. We are going to start off with a great comedian, Miss Heather Lehman, everybody. Heather, how are you, beautiful?
Good. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good.
Heather, first of all, I want to thank you for one of the most awesome, amazing comedy nights that any three women can ever put together. You were awesome.
Thank you, Dan. And, of course, the amazing Vanessa Hollingshead blew the roof, and Janice Massetti, the host with the most.
Yes.
I mean, it was just an amazing night.
And you were one of the main reasons it was an amazing night. I want to personally thank you. And everything that you did to make that evening so much better, I want to, again, I can never thank you enough. Everybody has to understand that Heather basically handed me a show that was a third sold out. And I never had that in the comedy world. I've worked with some of the biggest, comedians on the market today, and that's the first time that anyone ever said, Danny, move the fuck aside and let me take over the reins. And she did, and
yeah,
it was...
Dan didn't know me too well yet.
Say again?
You didn't know me too well yet.
No, and I'm happy.
ago.
I'm happy. I'm getting to know you more and more now. But for a comedy night, the best thing about that whole comedy night, I got to sit back, I got to watch, and I got to enjoy three beautiful, awesome, funny women, funny as fuck females. My first ever all-female production, and my first ever one that used the word fuck. I'm a rated R guy. And this is the first time that I've ever got to put the word fuck in one of my shows. I was scared to put the word. Me scared.
Well, we spell it F-U-K, so, you know.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure everybody knows what that means.
Everyone knows what it means, but, you know, wasn't everyone funny as F-U-K? Come on.
Well, by the way, everybody jumped on. Hello, everybody. What's up, Andrew Washington? I'll be seeing you next week, brother. We'll put a plug in a couple of minutes. John, what's up? Bruno, I love you, brother. Stacy, Joey Catalano, and everybody jumping on. Thank you so much. And
so I just also wanted to, well, Bobby, I already wished you a happy birthday, but happy birthday again.
Happy birthday, Bobby.
Keith Fitz, thank you so much for bringing your PA system. That was awesome.
He is here with us live right now. He will be with us.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you. We were very gracious that he brought everything and set it up for us. And the Library Cafe did an excellent job. So everything went great.
Yeah,
now,
I agree. I could not ask for a better night than that.
So let's talk about the amazing contest with our finalists on Sunday.
Well, we're going to be doing that, okay? We have, these are all the contestants that made this amazing event possible. These are the ones that advanced into the finals. Tracy B. Simon, and if I fuck up anybody's name, it's going to happen, so let's get used to it.
I'll just say it correctly afterwards.
Janelle Hamster? Janelle Hamster, Donna Moran, Art Schill, Ying Vigilant, Katie Blue, Ziggy Sousa, Bruce Lipsky, Stephen Kalba, Jane Joan, and Thomas Farrell. I shoot my low good?
Yep.
Oh, good.
Ziggy Sousa.
And I can't wait. Now, this final is going to take place on November 7th, 8 to 10 p.m. And if you look on the logo right there, that's where you're going to go to do your voting. There are a couple of ways to vote. One is during the show, you can you can call in, and there'll be a number. No, there'll be a link.
It's a pay-per-view.
Right, there'll be a link where you could call, you could link onto, and you can, for $1, you can make a vote for your favorite comedian. The other one is when you're doing the live pay-per-view, you can also call into that number while the show is going on and cast your ballot while the pay-per-view show is going on. There's going to be 11 contestants, and two are gonna win. One is gonna win the best comedian of the night by the judges. And that's the one that's going to win the main prizes, which is the $250 Dino Luzzi energy drink. We have a great big event coming on, and we have a couple of surprises for the winner. And the one that wins, the one that's picked by the people, is going to win 2 guaranteed paid spots on a Dan Romano comedy productions. Not a bringer show, and not a show where you got to come and not make money. You will have a full room to do your comedy, 2 full rooms, and 2 guaranteed paid spots. And one thing I do urge a lot of the comedians that work with me, my goal in this comedy world is to open up the floodgates of comedy. I have never not sold out a show, and I've only done Monday nights and Thursday nights, and I think it was one Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken, involved in that. In January 1st, I plan on hitting the comedy world a lot stronger, and I also plan to hit the comedy world not just Mondays and Thursdays, but I am going to be going full blast with tapping into Saturdays and Sundays with some of the best, most amazing comedians, the middle and the up and coming, like a mixed bag of nuts. And we plan to present it to the world as many times as we possibly can. My thing is comedy is needed in this world. I don't want to be a fucking comedian. I want to emphasize that. I do not want to be a fucking comedian. I like money too much. That's a joke. But my honest opinion is let the comedians do the comedy, and what I think I am made to do in this business is fucking promote. My job is to make sure that each and every comedian, I'm blessed right now to say every comedian that I've ever worked with had the opportunity and the luxury of going into a complete sold out full room. I don't know how long that's going to last, but let's hope it lasts forever. But my goal is to promise the comedians a few things. I'm going to promise the comedians that I work with. Whatever the fuck I promise you, regardless of who is in that audience, you will simply get paid to do the job. I call comedy a job because it is. Even though we're having fun, it's still a job. I intend to work with each and every comedian on a professional level. The only thing I ask is be on time and bring the best comedy you can bring. My goal is to give you a packed room and to guarantee you the paycheck that I guaranteed you the day that we shook hands or agreed. That's my job. That's my end. I don't mind if you don't promote, but I'm expecting the comedians to promote. You're not obligated to bring anybody to any show. That's my job to do it, but I do expect you to at least at minimum to advertise your comedy shows when you are with me. And with that being said, I think we're going to have a great, and you can ask anybody that's ever worked with me, which I want you to. I have no problem with that. Anybody that legitimately worked with me, please look at that door and ask them the truth. And I'm pretty sure 99 out of 100 of them, hopefully all 100, will say will just say simply the truth. I gave them the room. They got paid what they were supposed to. Some of them even got paid more. And but that's not, they don't have to say that if it happened, because they're not obligated to say that. But that's my goal in this world. And hopefully Heather will attest to what I'm saying with the comedy world right now. Heather, am I lying about anything?
No, and it just as soon as I walked in, Dan put the cash in my hand. I got to get this out of the way right now. I don't even want to think about it. So I was paid before I even started the show, because Dan wants to make sure everyone gets paid and not even think about it. He doesn't even want it on his mind. It was hysterical. He put the cash in my hand like it was a tip. I appreciate it, Dan. But that's how everything he promised, every single thing he gave us. So he is the real deal. I know all those morons, haters out there are making up lies about him, but it's not true. He pays everyone what he says he's going to pay them, and there was absolutely nothing different that we agreed on that happened during our show.
Well, except the part about me coming home with you. That never happened.
What never happened?
The part that I was supposed to come home with you, I tried to come home with you. You said, "Yeah, we'll think about it." It never occurred. Never occurred. But working with these three, thank you.
Next time, send me an Uber.
Oh, I'll be wearing the Uber cap. I might go to the house, but I might not come out. No, we're joking about that. I'm innocent. But
Dan is the real deal, and yes, whatever he agrees with you, he agrees with you. So no one has to worry that they're not getting paid because people are putting out that fake rumor, the big lies about Dan. No one has to worry about any of that because it's not true, and he pays what he says he's going to pay, what you agree as a comedian to get paid. He will negotiate with you whatever your pay is, and that's what you're getting. So
that's the reputation
there's no worry about that.
Bruno, I love you, Bruno. Thank you for watching. All right, guys, we are going to go right into the... Are these guys mic'd up?
The first one is.
All right, I just wanted to say quickly, I'll have the link. It's going to be on, just so people understand, there is a buy ticket link that's going to be on the Strong Island Facebook page for the contest if you want to watch it pay-per-view at home on any tablet, computer at home. You can watch it live from your living room or anywhere you are.
Yes.
For $12, and the call-in number will be on there when you sign up. So the link will be on my page, Dan's page, and Strong Island Facebook page.
Correct.
And if you're coming live, I'll see you Sunday. Be there by 7:30. The show starts at 8, and we don't want any interruptions. And may the best winner win.
That's right. That's all we want. We want everybody to bring your best. And remember, you can make mistakes. This is the place to make them. But we hope that everybody comes. And above all, have fun. I don't want nobody coming here stressed out. This is a little contest that we're doing. I mean, the winner is going to get great stuff.
Everybody wins.
Right, everybody's definitely going to win. Everybody's already a winner. Even the people that didn't advance, they're winners. My goal is to simply run nice shows. That's all I want. And to advertise and promote up-and-coming comedians in this business, to me, is a big deal. Comedians have had a bad time during COVID-19, and these two guys that are going to come on the show will attest to this. My goal is not only to get you on in Farmingdale and Long Island, but my goal is to get your faces seen in Manhattan, Brooklyn, Staten Island, all over, Queens. So when you start venturing out, people are going to know who the fuck you are. And that's what you want. You want to get recognition in this comedy world because you're not going to make it in dollars not right now. So my goal is to get you seen as much as possible. Let people know who you are. The good thing about the Dan Romano Show Comedy Productions is very simple. I am very blessed to have a very big following to my show. And you'll see a lot of the same people come to the comedy nights. A, they're not spending a shitload of money. B, they're coming out. Some of these people just like to come out and have a great time. You don't see assholes at my show. You don't see people booing anybody at my show. It's more like a family-orientated background. And inside the audience, I am blessed with movie producers. I am blessed with top comedians coming to support the shows. I am blessed with actors, actresses, models, everything, even WWE superstars. We are blessed with somebody. Last time, I mean, it's overwhelming. We had Joey Catalano, one of the biggest actors coming up in the industry, come to one of my shows, and it was a true blessing. Lucia Love could be in the audience at any given time. She wasn't feeling under the weather. That's why she didn't come to the last show. But this is what my goal is. And believe me, when I come here in January, when my doors open in January, I am going to be trying to change the comedy world a little bit, and we're going to get into that when my boy comes on right now. First, I want to thank you to the beautiful and wonderful, thank you for everything, Heather Lehman. I love you. And thank you for being you, and I can't wait to see you next Sunday.
Yep, I'll see you Sunday.
Heather, you're beautiful.
Show.
And please, if you get any of the people that are on the show, like Bruce Lipsky or Stephen Calbert, please tag them so we're gonna be talking about them throughout the show.
Yep.
All right, Heather, thank you very much. And coming in right now, we got Chris Williamson, everybody. I hope I didn't fuck up your name.
No, you're good. You're good.
And right now, I'm gonna have my boy Keith Fitz coming the other side.
Oh, look at that.
Oh fuck! I get sandwiched by these two fuck. I got sandwiched by these two fucking Mama Lukes.
Look,
He likes being sandwiched.
Yeah,
What's up,
I mean,
brother?
that's how I got this.
It's so
spot.
fucking weird because I'm shaking your hand on the left and I'm looking at you on the right.
I see that.
It's guys. Now, these are two of the great comedians that I know, very good friends of mine. And right now, we're gonna talk about a show that we are doing, where my brother Keith Fitz is headlining right here. Keith Fitz is gonna be headlining his own comedy night right here on Sunday, November 21st. If anybody is interested in tickets, you can call 516-756-2753. It's $20 a ticket. And some of the great people on this card, besides Keith Fitz, is our boy Chris Williamson right here. Funny as fucking could be right here. Bonnie Scalisi, Will Romero, Les Deegan, and my boy Richard Parisi. And also, Jen Elise, she says she's going to stop by.
Excellent.
I'm going to ask you a favor. Could we give her a 5-minute spot?
Certainly.
Jen Elise, you heard it from the man. You are guaranteed a spot on the show. She's got a surprise for you when she sees you.
I got a surprise for her when I see her.
Oh, God. Oh! Your wife's going to kill you.
That's damn straight.
Oh, my goodness. Well, how you been, Chris?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I haven't seen you in like 2 weeks now?
It's been, yeah. We had off for Halloween, so.
Yeah, well, that's it. Any Halloween party, guys?
No, I hate Halloween.
Any Halloween parties?
I dressed up at my store. That's about all I did.
Yeah, I dressed up as a pizza man for fucking 18 hours.
I can't find costumes that fit me. It's a big pain in the ass.
You
Halloween.
go out in a white sheet. You might get fucking bumped by a couple of people.
Oh yeah.
But it is what it is. I mean, that's what I would do if I was
Well,
desperate.
no, you got to be careful when you go around in a white sheet because everybody might mistake you as a Clan.
Yeah.
Well,
I was a vampire one time. Somebody goes, "I've never seen a fat vampire." That's what they said. And it's
I suck a lot of blood.
this guy,
I tell
vampire.
you, it's not the blood that I only suck. There you go.
What's a vampire gonna get if he bites me? A mouthful of bacon grease? I mean, come on.
Diabetes. Well, Key, how do you feel headlining your show? I mean, I don't know how long it's been since you headlined.
It's been a while since
Well,
I've had mine, yes.
you're gonna shoot a load on everybody on that stage.
Damn straight I am. I don't know. I'm getting real nervous. I don't know. Fuck that. I'm not nervous about shit.
One thing about Key, he gave me such a fucking hand in Funny as Fuck Females. Let me tell you something. Key basically.
It wasn't a reach around, folks.
Yeah, that's what I
It
was saying.
It was a reach around.
Now I know how he got this spot.
It was definitely a reach around. His hands right now is under the fucking thing, but nobody can see it. But anyway, there's a lot more noise than that. But anyway, Key, with everything you have done for me since the day I met you, and if I ever forget to say thank you, because I was thinking about that night, and I stuck you with the fucking wood. And I'm saying, I'm a fucking, and Ada goes, I go, honey, I didn't have my car. Where the fuck? She goes, bring it home. Why would you fucking stick the guy with it? She's yelling at me. And I'm like, he has the car. I said, what am I going to do? I lug it to the fucking train station. I wind up walking the beautiful Giannis Mercedes all the way to the train station.
Now, what he's talking about, folks, is not his wood. It has to do with the fact that he asked me to build him a small little rise. So I did. Right. So he wanted a rise in his wood.
You know what wood he was trying to grab the whole time.
And it was a rise.
He's always trying to find something.
Makes a lot of sense.
But we did it. It was an amazing show that we had. Funny as fuck females. I can't talk enough about it. You were there.
It was a great show. Phenomenal, I have to say. From beginning to end, it was phenomenal.
I know Vanessa Hollingshead was on the show, right?
Yeah.
So I many years ago saw her tear up bananas in Poughkeepsie with my friend. I give him a prop, Comedy Tornado, Paul Veneer.
Oh yeah.
Vanessa into Veneer. It was one of the best shows I was ever at. So.
But you weren't at Oz. That's the only reason why.
I was working.
Well, nobody's good to go. Now, Key, are you ready? You ready for this?
I'm ready to rip it that night. I'm ready to bring my A game, show everybody what I can do. See, people will see more of me, more of my material that they haven't seen before.
Good.
I've got so much to offer.
Well, I hope you're not going to do it naked.
That's part of my comedy act. What the hell?
Fuck.
Whatever it takes.
We just lost 14 people. And your wife was one of them.
Well, that's because she gets to see it all the time at home. So,
And by the way, these are 2 judges that are on my contest next Sunday. And one more time, we have Tracy B. Simon, Janelle Hamster, Donna Moran, Art Schill, Ying Vigilant, Katie Blue, and not the blue kind, Ziggy Sosa, Bruce Lipsky, Stephen Kalba, Jane Joan, and Thomas Farrell. I hope I pronounced the name right. I am so happy that all these fucking great up-and-coming comedians, because these are all people that are in the business for under 5 years.
and they all did a great job, I have to say. Every single one of them.
Yeah, even the ones that got eliminated, they couldn't advance. I felt bad.
You know, some of them only missed by 1 point, and you know, it's a shame because some of them really did very well. I got to say, everybody did bring the A game though.
That's one of the things that happens as a judge. Like, there may be people that I thought should have gone forward,
Right.
But comedy's subjective, so judges pick different people,
Right.
And new comics tend to get really frustrated if they have a good set and they don't advance. You know?
Right,
So,
of course.
So I was trying to, what Keith said, everybody did really good.
Yes.
Really, really good, and so many people. It was within like what, 1 point?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Points at most.
It was really close.
What they brought was my new thing is I want to do shows with just the up and coming comedians and not bringer shows. I have the ability to fill up stages that people want to see up and coming comedians. Now you put a pro like Key, you put a pro like Chris in the same fucking show, it's worth it's worth the price of the ticket alone. And to see these comedians, we all have to support these comedians, or else this fucking business it's a debt trap.
That's
All
the
right.
truth.
I'm not a fan of a guy or a girl taking a fucking train, taking 2 hours to get to an event, and I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about the way I feel, but I am entitled, and I am entitled to change whatever the fuck I want to in my shows. Am I right or wrong?
You're right. When I was a new comic, I legit used to drive to Boston. I would drive to Boston. There was a place called the Comedy Studio by Harvard, and they would say, hey, if you want to do a spot, you could do a spot. So I did spots there, and that was easier for me than to organize doing a bringer show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And,
It's a beautiful thing when you can just go to a fucking stage, have fucking people watch you, and do your magic.
Yeah.
And hit or miss, it's okay. It's a learning experience. Am I right?
That's absolutely correct.
I have no desire to be in the comedy world because I see the stress that some of these people bring on every day. I've watched Jen Elise. Jen Elise is probably one of the hardest fucking working up and coming comedians because she puts it on herself every fucking day to be a professionalist. And I hope I hit the timing. It's a lot of work to fucking do comedy.
Yeah.
The timing, you got to read your fucking audience. You got to make sure that everything you say everything on point. 1 second off the fucking joke and you're fucked. It's a lot of it's about timing. Not talking into the mic, not getting it clear, coming out fucked up, forgetting a line.
Timing, delivery is very important.
I'm learning this shit.
I find as I'm getting older in the comedy business, been around it, like originality is big for me. You know, like he and I have talked about it. You'll see comics sometimes that like, wow, I've heard this.
You've heard this joke in a dozen different directions of the same joke.
Right.
And yeah, it eventually it does kind of a little bit tired, but if it's delivered right and the audience takes it and laughs, it's
Then
not
you're good.
Yeah, but
But originality, I'm all for originality.
it's huge when I see somebody doing something that like we fight it too, right? Like I write a joke, I don't want to. It's hard not to sound like other comics, you know. When you write a joke, it's like, did someone else do this, or, you know?
Right.
So every so often you see a new comic that's got. I don't even remember the guy's name. There was a guy. He didn't advance. I thought he was really funny, and he was doing like material I thought was pretty original.
Yes,
you
I know. I remember who you're talking about specifically.
The cocaine guy.
Yeah.
The last guy.
I don't remember his name, but you know,
And he was very funny, and you know, It would have been nice to see him advance, but you know what? He's got a very promising career ahead of him.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I was hurt that somebody that I wanted to advance didn't, but that's just
Right.
the fucking nature of the game. It's the beast. It's the monster of the beast.
Right.
You can't just make it happen.
What we're really trying to say is don't hate the judges.
Right, oh, yeah, of course.
Don't put
Please don't
anything
hate
on
us.
top.
Oh, I really
please.
don't. I really don't care if you hate these guys, because they can handle it. Me, I get violent.
Yeah.
You know.
If you didn't win, I obviously voted for you. It's one of these guys that didn't.
Oh
Just
shit!
remember that.
Yeah, I mean, I was happy. I didn't give anybody. I didn't give anybody like a really low score. I didn't give no ones. I didn't give no twos. I thought everybody brought a good fucking game. You know, so it is what it is. But anyway, going forth again one more time. Sunday, November 21st, 7 p.m. at Paradise Studios, 20 Broadway in Massapequa. We got the one and only headliner Keith Fitz right here. Great guy, great comedian, and it's $20 a show, 2-item minimum, 2 drinks. You got a beer, you can get it's 2 drink minimum, a bottle of water. I don't give a fuck what you drink. It doesn't make a difference to us. We want you to come, enjoy the comedy, and see some of the greatest comedians that you're gonna find. We put them on. Keith Fitz knocking it out. Chris is gonna back me up on this one because he's the co-host on the show. And it's gonna be a killer lineup. You got my girl Bonnie Scalisi, but I haven't seen Bonnie perform in fucking months. I haven't seen Bonnie in fucking months. William Romano was on the show about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Richard Parisi, everywhere I fucking go, Richie's there. Richie's like a fucking wart on my dick. But I don't have a wart on my dick, but I love him.
If you had one, it would look like Richie.
I would probably name it Rich. And Les Deegan, I have never seen Les Deegan perform. It's been about 2 years, 3 years.
You're in for a treat. I'm gonna.
No, I love
Les.
Les. I've been wanting to watch. I have been wanting to work with Les for fucking a couple of years now, and because of you, I have the opportunity.
As a matter of fact, Les was planning on coming down, but ended up with another obligation. So he apologizes for not being able to make it down to this show. Just to let you know.
Les is a good guy. Les is known as one of the nicer guys in our world. You know,
That's
Les is a
right.
good guy, and he paid me $20 to say that, but it's true. He is one of the better guys.
Thank you, Sophia. Sophia was one of the beautiful young actress that was at the show with the funniest fuck comedy.
Okay.
And beautiful actress, beautiful woman. Her husband is a sweetheart of a guy, and very happy that you and your beautiful husband decided to come to watch the show. It meant a lot to me that you were there. That's one thing I love about the shows. We see so many great people that come to the shows.
Yeah.
I've only had one fight, and it wasn't even a fight. That was the Terry McNeely fucking incident.
Well, who doesn't fight with Terry
Well,
McNeely?
Terry-
I mean, come on.
But I like Terry's like, Danny, you could have got up. I'm like, who the fuck's gonna stop a 7'7" giant? I said, are you fucking nuts? He goes, yeah, but it was your show. I go, yeah, but it was your comedy. So but working with Terry's fucking. I love working
Terry.
with the comedians. I love working with Terry McNeely. George Gallo has got to be one of my favorite fucking comedians. I haven't seen George in so long. Me and him just started reaching out to each other not too long ago.
Good.
And I'm and hopefully we will have a show with him very, very soon. My goal is to work with so many great comedians, and soon I will be retired from the fucking restaurant world, and I plan to do comedy in so many fucking. I mean, I just got another place, McCain's Pub, in Merrick Road, right here in Massapequa, just reached out to me.
Oh,
Showed
sweet.
me a fucking room of 80 people. What?
Sweet.
Beautiful place from what was the word? Soup to nuts.
Soup to nuts.
Soup
You
to
got it
nuts.
right.
And the first comedian that I just booked on that show is Tugboat Manny, and I fucking love Tugboat.
Great guy. I always told him, I said, he's one of the newer comics that I always told from the beginning. I said, I notice he works his ass off.
He's funny, great. Rated PG. You know how hard it is to be 100% rated PG and fucking still be as successful as Tugboat Manny is? I give that man all the props in the world. And on this show is also Pat Marone, and I can't pronounce his fucking name. He's going to slap the shit out of me. Eric
Tartaglione.
Tartaglione.
You know where he is right now?
No.
He's at Mets fantasy camp. In
Oh,
Florida.
yeah. I think he said that. I think I called him today.
Yeah, he's a fan. He told me one day he was in the outfield having a catch with Mookie. And he was like, pinch me, is this real?
Yeah, Mookie, I met Mookie Wilson. My friend owned a clothing store company, and we hired Mookie to come in and do it. And the best question I asked him, I'm like, Mookie, was there any chance of of you being called out on that fucking little base hit? And he said, no fucking way. He said, Danny, I run. He goes, back then, he goes, now I can probably still hit 90. And I was like, yeah. I said, the Mets fucking needed you, buddy. But I felt bad for the guy who fucked up who thought they kept blaming that it was his fuck up.
Buckner.
Yeah.
Bill Buckner.
Oh, yeah.
That's a hell, and he was a great fucking baseball player. To fuck up his whole fucking career for a fucking something that really wasn't his fault. You can't throw out fucking Mookie. I don't give a fuck who you are. It ain't gonna happen. But it is the nature of the beast. I said he got famous for not doing something good.
Yeah. Eric's funny though. Eric's great.
Yeah, I never watched his comedy yet. I can't wait to see him.
Oh, he's another phenomenal actor. You got to see him.
Well, I'm gonna try. I mean, I got him booked. I'm very happy that the bookings are coming. By the way, I'm so sorry. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. Are you there, Bobby? We're gonna take a quick commercial break and be back right now in a couple of minutes on the Dan Romano Show. I'm a stuttering prick today.
An opportunity of a lifetime awaits. Join our energetic and determined team in Italian food and beverage, stock symbol IFBC. We are soaring forward and expanding rapidly with our Dino Luzzi energy drink, which many agree by far is the best energy drink on the market. The possibilities are endless with no ceiling. The company's crew is relentless, working 24/7, building a great foundation and creating innovative ideas. With new product coming out right around the corner, now is the time. Become an affiliate. Join IFBC, leaving its competitors in the dust. Italian food and beverage, stock symbol IFBC.
What are you doing? Where are you going?
Keys Love Jewelry and Keys Cutlery. Keys Love Jewelry, stainless steel jewelry for men and women at affordable pricing, guaranteed to never tarnish or turn. And Keys Cutlery, a cut above the rest, specializing in hunting, camping, fantasy, everyday use, and self-defense equipment for your personal safety. Keys Love Jewelry and Keys Cutlery are both located inside Retro Relics at 2860 Middle Country Road, Lake Grove, New York. That's inside Retro Relics at 2860 Middle Country Road, Lake Grove, New York. Check their websites out at keyslovejewelry.com and keyscutlery.com. That's keyslovejewelry.com and keyscutlery.com. Got a question? Give them a call. 631-379-1781. That's 631-379-1781. Keys Love Jewelry and Keys Cutlery.
All right, guys, we are live right back here on the Dan Romano Show. To my left, Mr. Keith Fitz. To my right, Chris Williamson. Two great guys that I am going to have a comedy night with very, very soon. One more time for the plug-in. Sunday, November 21st at 7 p.m. Get your tickets tomorrow morning, 516-756-2753. And you can also watch it as a... This is going to be a pay-per-view too, right? Is this gonna be a pay-per-view too for the show? Yeah. You can also watch it as a pay-per-view out of the luxury of your own home. And the good thing about it is once you purchase it, you have 7 days to watch it. If I'm not mistaken, you have 7 days to watch it as many times as you want. So you can have it, you can buy it, and if you can't make it the day of the show live, the beautiful thing is you can own it for 7 days, watch it at any given time after the 7 days. The headliner, my brother Keith Fitz right here. Great guy, funny as could fucking be. He's going to keep you entertained. My boy Chris Williamson, and a little bit funny. A little bit, nah, he's fucking on fire. This guy will light a fucking match in your ass and make you hop around all night.
Make sure you get your tickets now because
Yes.
they're gonna sell out.
They're going to sell out quick.
Or you're gonna be watching it on the pay-per-view, which is kind of cool because you could lay on your couch completely naked and watch me, which is my fantasy anyway.
Did
But
you just puke a little bit and
No,
swallow it?
I was thinking I might do it on the couch here and
Oh,
the
while it's lying.
Yeah,
I think I just puked both times.
But listen, when you guys call in and you get your tickets, make sure you get your Key Fits fix.
Yes, I like that. And on this show is the beautiful Bonnie Scalisi, Will Romero, Richard the Head Parisi, and Les Deegan. I can't wait to see all of them. I'm looking forward to Les because I have not had the privilege of watching him yet for a while. But I've watched Will, funny as a fuck. Bonnie Scalisi, funny as a fuck. Richard the Head Parisi, and Chris Williamson's going to fucking knock it out of the park. And then Key is going to do his fucking magic. He's going to turn all the fucking doorknobs and get everything going. You're going to polish the doorknobs too?
I don't polish knobs.
He doesn't polish them.
I just turn them.
He'll turn them. But he might use his mouth doing it. We don't know yet. But, I mean, when I tell you this is a night you want to come down, in the audience guaranteed right now is Jen Elise, who is a beautiful up-and-coming comedian and a co-host on the Dan Romano show. There's a couple of other great people that are going to be here. Oh, by the way, Richard Kern insists on buying the first ticket, which I promised him. Richard Kern wants to support you very, very much, and I can't wait to see Richie. And by the way, Richie is another producer, director, so if anybody's in the modeling world, if anybody's in the acting world, actress world, this is a guy you might want to come see. That's the beautiful thing about my shows, because it fucking intertwines with fucking everything.
You get to network at these shows.
It's what it's like no. I'm the fucking first one to create this bullshit. I'm the first one to open up these fucking doors. On my shows, the comedians are fucking phenomenal. The people in the audience, we got actors, actresses, models, baseball players. I mean, Dwight Gooden wants to come to one of my fucking shows. I'm trying to get him to come to yours. Dwight's a little fucking. He's hard sometimes. You know, but it's not like I could. Well, I don't want to make the joke because I don't want to get in trouble. But last time Angel Salazar was here, how many fucking stars came through the fucking door?
Angel Salazar was a phenomenal show.
And you're gonna top it. You are gonna
Scarface.
top it. But guys, make sure you come out and support it. Also, we have the one more plug-in really fast. I know it's a lot of plug-ins, is because we got so much going on. The comedy contest, which these two Mamalukes are fucking judges in, that's going to happen on November 7th, 8 to 10 p.m., and you can watch it live out of the comfort of your house. My boy over here, Bobby's going to put on the logo, where to get it, where to vote. You could start your vote. Can they start voting already? Guys, we're going to put the logo on. You can do your voting. It's a what do you call it? It's a website that you go on, and I think the charges is $1. Vote for your favorite comedians. There's 11 to choose from. Tracy B. Simon, Janelle Hamster, Donna Moran, Art Schill, Ying Vigilant, Katie Blue, Ziggy Sussa, Bruce Lipsky, Steve Kalber, Jane Joan, and Thomas Farrell. This is going to be a show that is going to be brought to you by Dan Romano and Heather Learman. I put Heather because she's beautiful, she's sexy, and she's probably got the most experience out of all. And I'm not talking about that kind of experience. I'm talking about in the comedy world. She's probably one of the funniest girls you're going to hang around with. I have learned a lot from the beautiful Heather. And Heather introduced me to Janice Massetti and fucking the beautiful Vanessa Hollingshead. Neither one want to date me. They say my wife gets in the way. I don't know what's the big deal. What the fuck's the big deal? A wife or a girlfriend, it's all the same shit. But anyway, this is what we do, and the Dan Romano Show, we are trying very hard to put together as many comedy shows as we can. Mixed bag of nuts, I call some of my shows, and this is a fucking mixed bag of nuts.
We are. We absolutely are.
This is going to be a show that you want to come down, hang out with the one and only Keith Fitz and Chris over here. Great fucking comedians, and I guarantee you'll see other comedians walk through that door that night, because I already have a couple of friends of mine that want to come through the door. We want to work with everybody. Great comedians like Key, up and coming comedians like Chris over here. That's a joke, Chris. No, Chris is one of the great guys, man. I mean, I love this fucking world. If it wasn't for these fucking comedians, I think my life would be fucking dry. Who the fuck wants a dry life?
I think that's something one of the comedians last time were saying to me and Key, like, hey, I just did like my new comics. A lot of times only have 5 or 6 minutes, right? And they're concerned about doing the same 5 or 6 minutes next time, right? And we're just like, do your best, you know? You don't have to write like a whole new act.
Right. No, do your best and have fun with it. That's the most important part. Even if we heard the jokes before, it doesn't matter because we're not the ones voting this time. Now it's going to be the people.
No, you're voting.
Well, we're voting.
You're voting, but you have 2 different winners. One by the people and one by the judges.
Yeah,
right, but again,
if you had
people are going to be voting for the
yes,
too.
But
so it's not all us.
Your stuff that worked the last time will work again this time. You don't have to write a whole new act.
Correct.
You know, just be strong.
I don't know who he's waving at. I'm waving at you too.
The real drunk housewife is one of the most beautiful women ever. I blush when I see her. She is so gorgeous.
Look, he turns as red as my hair.
Yeah. I got my own. I got my own, my friend. But
probably a lot of disappointed people that we're sitting here with you and not her.
Right.
No,
Exactly.
I read. Well, she's a married woman, but she's one of the most beautiful women out there. I miss her, and I can't wait for her to come to America and come and hang out on the Dan Romano show.
Even Heather, they probably would have preferred in studio. You know.
Oh, hell
me,
yeah.
you know.
Aren't you ugly mugs? Right. Yeah,
I only got Heather's voice.
I'm the freaking eye candy here. I mean, God, jeez.
But we have been.
you got to stay away from me. I'm diabetic, kid.
Oh no, God forbid. But we are trying again. I am trying to shake. Oh, another. I got to ask you guys an opinion. I asked Heather this, but I'm going to ask you guys. This is my new idea in the comedy world. When I give a comedian a paycheck in the up and coming shows, I'm going to also tell them any ticket you sell, you're going to get a bonus for every ticket that you're capable of selling. Is that a bad idea?
Well, that's a phenomenal idea.
That's a good idea. That's a
You
good
do,
idea.
it's a good idea. Like if I say it's a $25 show and I say for everybody that buys a ticket through you, you're going to get your paycheck. But if you want a little bonus, I'll throw you $10 for every ticket that you sell that comes out of your people.
That's awesome.
Now, it's not a bringer show. There's a difference what I'm trying to do. I just came up with this idea today. Okay? And if it sounds like a bringer show, I don't want it. But you're going to get paid what I guarantee you're going to get paid, but throw you a bonus. It's like if you there's only a certain amount of times your mother and father and your fucking brother and sister are going to come to a show.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
Okay?
Burn them out.
You burnt out, usually you burnt out your bridges on your first 8, 10 fucking bringer shows, and now you're going to fucking supermarkets and Walmart talking to people to try to get somebody in there. My idea is lessen their pockets, maybe even give a family discount for your family to come to a show so they can support you. If you think it's about the fucking money on my end, you're out of your fucking mind. I'm having fun. I'm having fun, and there is a limit. Believe it or not, there is a limit to when I say I make enough, I'm happy.
Yeah.
And anybody who fucking knows me, it's the honest to God truth. I have given people tickets they can't afford to come to a show out of the kindness of my heart because I know they want to come to a fucking show. I don't give a fuck. If I could fill up a seat for, this is the order that I want to do things. First of all, my first thing is to make sure I make the money for the comedians. That's my first goal. My second is to fill up the fucking place for the place. Because if I don't fill it up, what's going to happen? They're not going to want me. They're not going to fucking want to bring another Dan Romano Comedy Night Productions back. Why? Because we didn't make the money. But not only are we filling it up, we got fucking lines of people that want to come to these fucking shows. You don't see that. Now they're saying, people are saying, but Dan, you're not filling up 180 room. Well, why the fuck would I want to? I'm not at that point yet.
Right.
I'm filling up the rooms that I can fill up.
You know, it's something true to look at. Like it was like 2001. I went to a convention in California. It was
Right.
Judy Carter. She's a comedy writer, comedian. She had a convention, and they had a guy from the Gersh agency talk. They even talked about bringer shows back then, and he said everybody thinks I got to get away from like bringer shows, but ultimately, what headliners get paid the most money? Right, it's the headliners that can fill a club.
Right.
You know, so if you can get a following, if you get people that will come to your shows, that if you could build that following, that's going to be a big help to your career.
Of course,
you
but
know?
the hardest thing to do is get that following during COVID-19.
Right.
People
Especially
are
these kids,
broke.
yeah.
Yeah.
People are scared. People lose. I mean, cops are losing their fucking jobs right now, left and right.
Yes.
Hard-working men and women. And by the way, I think that's a big fucking mistake out there. Now think about what this fucking world's gonna come to. COVID-19's leaving us. People are broke and desperate. Now the courts are gonna open up. Millions of people are gonna get evicted from their fucking house. Do you really think it's time? This is the time to fucking lower the cops when you know people are gonna be desperate to get to feed my family? I'll do whatever the fuck it takes. Except sell mantail, because I'm not a mantail guy. Maybe, I don't know. But
I think if the price is right, you would get
well,
it.
maybe.
I mean, anybody can.
I mean,
everyone has a
the
price.
tickle in my ass was a little bit weird that day, but she was young and she was experimenting, and I had no idea. But my point is, if the world opens up and people start getting desperate and crime goes up, and we lower our fucking police, I think it's a big fucking accident waiting to happen. I really do. Fuck the needle, guys. If your needle is protecting you, why the fuck are you worried? I don't understand. Unless there's something the government's fucking hiding. My biggest fear about this COVID-19 needle is we find out in 15 years, hey, we're sorry. Everybody who took the needle, you're probably going to lose about 15 years on your life. And why do I say that? Because how many times do we look at a TV commercial and say, hey, did you buy this fucking medicine 30 years ago? Well, now we just found out it caused cancer. And you ain't going to live.
Yeah.
The thing that weed fucking spray, that millions of people are dying now, 9/11, all the fucking dust.
Roundup.
Roundup, yeah.
Roundup.
God forbid, this could be that fucking needle in your arm could be a fucking death sentence, and that's another reason why I'm scared.
Well,
Because
I think what's happening is people got to research it and decide for themselves. I think it's tough when they want to come in and mandate the way they're trying to mandate.
Of course, but
you know?
didn't they tell you the first time you're only gonna one needle? It was one and done.
No,
now it's what, 15 and done?
Actually, what they said was
One and done was the Johnson & Johnson. The other one was supposed to be the 2 and done.
Yeah.
But now Johnson & Johnson is saying, and I just saw this on the news recently, 2 months after you get the 1 and done, now it's time for the booster.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Well, actually, what they said in the beginning was 14 days to flatten the curve, and we're going on about
Yeah, that's another factor, yeah.
400 and 500 days, you know.
But just to show you how fucked up everything is, government should not interfere. This is my opinion. Government should not interfere in everyday lives. Government fucked my life. Government made my fucking restaurant close because you cocksuckers want to mandate, tell people COVID doesn't come in at 10 o'clock at night. Where the fuck did you come up with these fucking ideas, you multiple cock-eating son of a bitches? I don't understand you. My restaurant doesn't get busy till 10 o'clock at night. But what, COVID goes away at 10 o'clock? It disappears? It comes back heavier at 10 o'clock at night?
What's going on with diners? Like
Diners?
I'm a comedian. Comedians get off stage, they hang out in a diner till 3, 4 in the morning.
Can you find a diner anymore?
No, they're all closing by 11, 12 o'clock
It's because
now.
they fucked it up. And I heard they're also giving money to all the fucking people that they moved out during this fucking coming over the border.
Yeah.
They're getting more money because of the way we treated them. They're getting more money than fucking the American citizen ever gotten in our lifetime.
Wow.
We live, and no offense, I don't give a fuck if you're a Democrat, if you're a fucking Republican, but I just want one Democrat to tell me one fucking positive thing about being a Democrat, and I'd be happy. One thing, even the girls don't even fucking look sexy anymore. I can't find anything. I really can't. I want to. I want to understand the Democratic Party. I really don't. You want control, you're taking away fucking, you're making abortions fucking legal now. Now you can kill a fucking kid after 9 months. As long as one leg is in the fucking womb, you can still kill that kid. It's amazing. It's fucking amazing what the fuck we turned this fucking world into.
That would have been rough because with those laws, like when I was a kid, my parents would have been able to kill me when I was like 10.
Yeah.
And I probably deserved it.
Well, my parents used to hit me with a wooden spoon.
Yeah.
And one day, my mother hit me so fucking hard, and I looked at her, I said, Ma, these things don't fucking, they don't hurt. And I broke it over my head. She looked at me, she says, "Ich bitte ka," which means wait. Then she got the broom handle.
Right.
And me being a dick, when she started beating me with the fucking, I mean, they would put people in jail for that.
Yeah.
But I never did it again.
Yeah.
I tell you that right now. I never, whatever the fuck I did wrong, I never did again. These days, I see kids having a fucking heart attack.
Yeah.
Cursing their mother, cursing their father in the middle of the fucking street. And the courts are like, you can't hit them. In my house, you get decked in the head.
Yeah, my parents didn't follow those rules either.
My father, I love my father so much. I'm going to tell you a quick story. My father, you guys know who Dave Winfield is, right?
Yeah, baseball player.
Dave Winfield came in my restaurant, my father's restaurant many years ago. And Dave Winfield is a beautiful black African-American baseball player. Is the best way I can fucking say it.
Tall guy. Right?
Tall
Really
motherfucker,
guy.
built. And I wrote his order down, make a long story short, I'm about 8 years old. And the guy gives me a fucking jersey. Brand new jersey and a fucking used jersey, and signs them. I go in the back, I put it in the thing, and my father comes over, he goes, "Who gave you the clothes?" I said, "Dave Winfield." "The black guy?" I says, "Yeah." "Throw in the garbage." I says, "Why?" He says, "Throw in the garbage." Back then, you don't talk to your father 2 times.
Right.
So after the 3rd time, you heard this. I got slapped in the face. I got a fucking hand mark like that on my head. He thought a man was giving me clothes.
Oh.
And he goes, no man is going to give my fucking kid clothes.
Right.
And to this, well, my father just passed away. But to that day, you know, I would joke with him. I said, "You threw away my kid's fucking tuition." You know, I said, "I hope you leave it to me," but he didn't. But, you know, the old days, you can't fuck around with your dad. That's the whole purpose of this shit. I can make a whole fucking show about my dad. I love my dad. I miss my dad. Guys, I'm sorry to say this. We're running out of time. It's 10 o'clock. The fucking time went so fucking fast. One more quick plug-in. Please make sure you come to this great comedy night. Keith Fitz, headliner Keith Fitz right here with the one and only Chris Williamson co-hosting the fucking night. It's going to be a pay-per-view show. He's going to put the logo where you can watch it on the thing. It's going to be at 20 Broadway in Massapequa. For tickets, 516-756-2753. Make sure you come and watch. Get your keys on.
Get your key fits fixed.
There you go. Get your key fits fixed. I ain't fucking repeating that shit again.
I don't have a catchy slogan. Just come to the fucking show.
Fucking guy, he makes fucking keys. He can't get my fucking door open. I don't understand this world.
I can break
But-
the glass though.
Well, that's what I think I'm gonna fucking do tomorrow. Can you put the glass back in? That's the hard thing.
I actually used to do that. Yes.
Well, guys, I love you all. I'm a little bit a little shot today. I had a bad day at work, and that's why I'm a little bit off. But thank God I got these 2 brothers over here to pick it up. Heather Lehman, you were fucking awesome. Everybody, thank you for tuning into the Dan Romano Show, and we will be back next week on Monday night. God bless you all. Key, Chris, 2 fucking great guys. I love you guys, and God bless.